Okay, Mr. Tote Buddy, your practice seems straightforward. We have to get you into theatre fairly quickly. Are there any questions?
I'm not moving till I see my lawyer.
What's so special about this guy?
He's been campaigning for better conditions for ages. He's less stroppy these days, but he's made a lot of enemies.
Big shot doctor, eh? What's his name?
Honerupata.
Where's he from?
East Coast.
Look, I'm happy for Caitlin to do her job. Just let me do mine.
Impartial, huh? Got a sister or pata. On her own since some high-paid Māori doctor punched her husband out and killed him. That kid you killed, he was my brother-in-law.
So who is she, Lionel? Is it someone I know?
What?
This other woman, the one you've been sneaking out to see every night.
I can't believe you said that.
You won't tell me where you're going, so what else am I supposed to think?
If that's the first conclusion you jump to, then I've got nothing more to say.
Oh, that proves that I'm right then.
No comment.
Shortland Street, good morning. It'd pay to bring him down. Yeah, can't be too careful with kids. Anytime. Okay, bye.
Hey, while you're there, I need an ACC form.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
It's ridiculous. What's happened to Kirsty?
You tell me. All I want is one lousy cup of coffee.
You can't make do on one cup of coffee and work half the night.
Yes, Mum. There is your form.
Ta.
Okay. Thanks, Mrs. Milligan. It won't be long.
I've just had a meeting with the prison authorities. They won't allow the prisoners to remain unguarded under any circumstances.
However, nothing, Chris. You tell them
if you
from
just
me...
let me finish, they have agreed that when staff are with the prisoners, the guards can wait outside the ward. Can you live with that?
It'll do. Won't suit my nurses. Oh, where is everybody? Shortland Street, good morning. One moment, please. 2 questions. Where is Kirsty and where is the team?
Hey, Sam.
Good morning, Chris. Alan. Good morning, Shortland Street. How can I help you?
Sam Alini, receptionist. Like it?
I love it.
Hey, listen, don't worry. Everything's going to be all right.
I didn't know Anne had a wife and kids.
Like you wouldn't have killed him if you'd known.
Look, it was an accident.
You're right.
He was threatening my nephew and I sort of just stepped in.
I heard. A king hit. You know what you're doing. You're a doctor. It's all right for you with your park, your mates and your fat paycheck. Name suppression's easy for some.
I don't want to discuss this.
Sure you don't. You'll get yours. Count on it.
Are you threatening me?
You're going to go down for killing Ant. And when you do, the bros and me will be waiting.
Bernie, I'm so sorry I'm late. I couldn't get away.
She's right. A bit of a madhouse over at the clinic.
Yeah, you could say that.
Tell you the truth, I was worried you'd stood me up.
Oh, if I didn't want to see you, I'd have let you know. Did you get my message about the flowers? They were lovely.
I got it right for once, did I?
Shall we order a coffee?
Look, I'll just make a call. I'm supposed to be at an auction 10 minutes ago.
Well, don't miss it for me. I mean, I made you late. Besides, you've got a business to run.
Look, magic opportunity. Flood-damaged raincoats.
Go for it.
How about dinner? Tonight?
Yeah, why not?
Well, no, just the place. New restaurant, supposed to be primo. You like Japanese?
Fabulous.
Excellent. I'll book us in, give you a call.
So, do you want to meet for lunch?
Sure. You'll be good now. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Hi.
Charlotte, hello.
How's your friend?
Still pretty crook, actually.
Oh. So what exactly is wrong with him?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Yeah, it got worse. He got sick after a triathlon, can you believe it? Must have been the swimming.
So has he got a name?
Tony Cato.
And you don't mind looking after him all this time?
No, not really. He'd do the same for me.
I'll be happy to help after work and that.
It's a nice idea. He's just not really up to meeting new people at the moment, though.
Oh.
Hey, don't worry. It's just for a few more days.
All I can say is I hope he appreciates you.
He does.
Yeah, Dr. Kwan. Walk by reception, please. Soon as.
Funky dude. Seen Carmen anyway?
No, I haven't, sir.
Rent check.
Oh, why didn't you say so? When it comes to money, Carmen and I, we're like that. Stu, before you rush off.
Yeah?
Lulu, any idea how long she's staying?
Is there a problem?
No, but there could be.
Why?
Cast your mind back, Stu. Remember I said getting involved with her could be very dangerous?
I'm not involved.
Is that why you slept with her last night?
Hey, she slept with me, okay? Nothing happened.
Well, that is beside the point. Lulu was just a kid and a very impressionable one, too.
Onto it, okay, guy?
Whoa, something smells good.
Blackberry muffins.
Oh, hey, it's just in my arm. Hey, Kirst.
Hi.
Same to you with brass knobs on.
Way to clear a room, Lionel.
It's not me, it's Kirsty.
Okay, what's she done now?
Well, let me think. She won't listen. She doesn't trust me. She's making ridiculous
She's
accusations.
worried about you, Lionel.
Look, if she was worried, she'd listen instead of flying off the handle like some harpy.
Well, you could start by telling her where you keep disappearing to.
Don't you start.
Lionel, Kirsty turned up at the Toro last night looking for you. The second time in a week. Now, if I was recently married and my partner kept disappearing at night, I would be a little shrill by now, too.
Are you accusing me of something?
Yes. Lionel, for a man with a very big brain, you have been unbelievably thick. Now, talk to her.
I feel guilty not being at work. This prison thing's put everyone under pressure.
You hear Paul Churchill turn up?
Oh, that's all we need.
Yeah, but Chris assures me he's coping, and I, for one, am not rushing in to check.
Good to hear.
Funny how a major event in one's personal life changes the whole perspective, isn't it?
Yeah. I've had a small crisis of my own to deal with.
Yeah, Chris said you weren't looking too well. Is everything all right?
Yeah, it is now. But I am feeling restless.
About work?
About everything.
Join the midlife crisis club. Jen, on the job front, I'd hate you to leave. Frankly, I can't imagine the place without you, but I would understand if other pastures seemed more inviting. And change is not such a bad thing, you know.
I never thought I'd hear you say that, Michael.
But then there is, of course, the question of money.
So, got another hot date lined up with the spunky Dr. Warner?
I had one last night, actually, till the emergency came up.
Oh, shame. Still, you can always make up for it tonight.
No rush. Like I said, reel him in slow.
He's not a prize marlin.
I wouldn't say that.
Have you two got nothing better to do?
Hey, we're on a break.
Hold it. I've got some news. You too, Otis. As of now, prison officers are being asked to leave the room when we're treating prisoners. Like it or not, you're on your own.
I don't like it. Some of those guys are violent criminals.
They're not going to try anything in here. Most of them can hardly move.
I don't care. They give me the willies.
Well, no one's asking you to stay and chat. Just do your job and be pleasant, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So, what's the story with Churchill?
Well, I've already assigned him to Otis, and I'm keeping female staff out of there.
Thanks.
And it won't be for long. There'll be beds at Central by the end of the week.
Can't come soon enough.
Well, don't work too hard now.
On the counter of a dry cleaner's, it's totally boring.
It's work. It's meant to be boring.
At least I have enough money for us to do something this weekend.
Great.
From you later.
Promise.
How can you live with yourself?
I don't. I live with you, unfortunately.
I see Tony made a miraculous recovery from his pneumonia.
A miracle.
Tell Charlotte.
Not yet. You see how much fun she's having?
Next time, you might not be so lucky.
It's not gonna happen. Tony's going back to Dunedin every few days.
And until then, you keep Charlotte out of the picture.
It's the plan.
You can't do that, Jonathan. It's immoral.
Oh, wait a minute. You're preaching to me?
I mean it. They're nice people. Well, Tony is.
All I'm trying to do is save anyone any grief.
That is very twisted logic even for you.
Anyway, I don't see you rushing out to tell them.
I don't have to. They're gonna find out. Anyone with half a brain could figure it out.
I need Pete's case notes. It'll help verify his story.
Haven't we already had this conversation?
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Well, even if I could give you the notes, I'm not sure I want to. What's this guy done anyway?
He's been convicted on a number of charges.
Give me a for instance.
Burglary, possession of Class A drugs,
What else?
assault.
What kind of assault?
He put a man in hospital for a couple of months.
Nice.
A pharmacist. He surprised him during a break and it wasn't premeditated.
I am so pleased to hear that. The man's a thug.
Some people might say the same about you.
Hey, I don't go looking for trouble.
Sorry. Look, Pete's changed while he's been in prison. He started educating himself. He's devoted to improving conditions, especially for Māori prisoners.
Well, I might have believed all that yesterday.
And what is that supposed to mean?
The man threatened to do me in this morning in front of one of the guards.
Why would he do a stupid thing like that?
Because he's Aunt Comene's brother-in-law.
Oh, you've been busy.
Yeah, I've got another store tonight.
Oh, that's great. Hey, Lulu. I know you've had a really rough time.
I'm all right.
This is a woman counsellor. She's really laid back, non-threatening, if you ever need anyone to talk to.
I don't need counselling.
Well, take it. Never know.
Okay, but I won't use it. I've got Stuart now.
Right.
Tony, how's it going?
Fine, thanks. I'm just on my way to meet Jonathan.
Oh, yeah, spare a minute?
Sure.
We're really pleased with the way Jonathan's getting on down in Dunedin.
Great.
Medicine was my first choice, naturally, but we would have supported him whichever way he went. Guess what I'm trying to say is we want him to be happy.
I think he is, pretty much.
Yeah. He can be quite changeable. Have you noticed that?
It's part of his charm.
Sometimes I don't know where I am with him from one minute to the next.
I think he's settled enough now.
Is he?
Isn't he?
Jonathan has a tendency to wreak havoc when it's least expected. Pays to keep your guard up.
Hi, Tony.
Alex? See you both later.
What did you just say?
Nothing much, just tried to warn him about Jono.
Warn him.
In the nicest possible way.
I don't think you have to worry about Tony. It's Charlotte who's going to need a shoulder to cry on. Now, come on. We've got a workshop to get to.
Lead me to it.
What happened? He grabbed his head and started moaning. I thought I'd better get some help.
You did the right thing. I'll take it from here. What's going on, Mr. Churchill?
It feels like a migraine.
Do you get migraines?
No, never. I'm getting flashes of bright light.
Temples?
Yeah.
I'll check your pupil.
Problems?
Yes, severe headache, concentrated in the temples. He's got unequal pupil reactions. Says he's seeing bright lights.
What's wrong with me?
I'm not sure. Hopefully the CAT scan will give us some clues. In the meantime, I'll do an EEG.
I got the hang of this now. No problem.
Okay, Mr. Techno Whiz, let's meet the computer.
How hard can it be?
The big thing's the screen, these little things are keys. Excuse me, guys. Paul Churchill's CAT scan results? Not here, nothing's come in today.
Man, I still can't believe we're treating that sicko.
I know, it's weird.
Who is this Paul Churchill? Is he a rapist or something?
You mean no one's told you?
I know that. Carmen hates him, and Alan doesn't want the female nurses near him.
Well, he only used to work here.
You're joking.
No, he had Alan's job, and then he started harassing one of the nurses. And he turned major psycho, started beating up prostitutes.
Oh, stop right there. I don't want to know anymore. It'll put me off coming to work.
Hey, Stewie, looking for Guy?
No.
Oh, darn it. I wanted to page him.
He's turned technology mad.
I'll let Mum know a job's under 3.
Can we do anything for you?
I actually wanted to know if you wanted to catch up. A drink, maybe? If Lionel doesn't mind.
Who cares if Lionel minds? We're fighting.
Oh, maybe not such a good idea, huh?
Wrong, it's a great idea. I'll call you later.
Yeah.
I've got a journalist waiting downstairs right now.
It's out of the question.
He'd be in and out in half an hour.
You won't get in. The police won't allow visitors.
They'd let him in if they thought he was a doctor.
Brilliant idea.
The answer is no. We don't need the aggravation or the publicity.
Right. Thanks for your time.
Tenacious person, your lawyer.
What's that about, Taipari?
Oh, he wants to go public on the conditions at Mount Crossmore. He may have a point, but we have paying patients to think about.
He's looking after his own interests.
Friend of yours?
He's Aunt Coleman's brother-in-law. He doesn't like me.
If you want off the case, you got it.
No.
So when you say he's Aunt's brother-in-law?
Yes, Aunt married Pete's sister. She's left with 3 kids.
Sorry to interrupt. It's your patient, Mr. Taipari.
What about him?
He's refusing to drink, and he says he's not going to eat either.
You know what you need? Oh, not the sleep talk. Anything but the sleep talk.
Just get an early night or you'll make yourself sick.
I can't.
Why not?
I've got a date.
Bernie.
He's taking me to a Japanese restaurant.
You hate Japanese.
So, I might learn to like it.
And maybe little piggy wiggies could get to be airborne. I'd go for the early night.
Went into your dad at the cafe. Yeah? We had a talk about you. Uh-huh. He was, surprisingly open. Must be the drugs. As a matter of fact, your whole family's been really friendly. It's not quite what I expected.
Well, that's what you get for being so irresistible.
Want to know what's bugging me, Jono?
Sure.
If your family don't mind me being around, then how come you do? You've been kind of weird ever since I arrived.
Come on, I'm Ratchet here. I told you that.
For someone else, I'd like to know.
Nope, sorry.
Then what is it?
Look, I guess I just feel a bit awkward, you know, around the folks. I mean, they are cool, but it just feels a bit funny.
That's all.
Sure is. Look, why don't you come around tonight? Holds her away. Have the place to ourselves.
Cool.
Dr. Witherspoon, please report to the reception if you're in the house, my boy.
This isn't a disco, Sam.
What did I do?
Word of advice, next time you page someone, think Marge.
What is this vision of loveliness I see before me?
Yeah. Chicken roll, thanks.
Nails let you down, Sam. Ever considered something in hot pink?
You can razz all you like, but I'd rather be sitting with Kirsty than stuck at home going stir crazy.
Oh, whatever you're into.
Lionel, this is your last chance. Lionel? That is it. I give up.
This sounds serious.
He is impossible.
TP used to say that about me all the time.
This is different, Sam. You don't know what he's been up to.
I don't need to know. You're married, Kirsty. He's your husband.
Don't remind me.
Hey, marriage is about sticking together, working things out.
You can stop thinking Marge now, Sam. How am I supposed to work things out? He won't even talk to me.
Then make him. You don't go fighting and trashing what you got at the first sign of trouble.
Stuart, hi.
Jury looks good. You finished heaps.
Easy. I'm happy.
Well, we better get going, eh?
Cool. You want to do something later? We could get takeaways.
Sorry, I can't. I won't be able to stay with you the whole time.
Why not?
Because I'm going out for dinner.
Who with?
A friend?
A girlfriend.
No, just a friend.
You going to that Kennedy's place?
Maybe.
You promised you'd do the store with me tonight.
Well, I can't. Not tonight, okay? You'll be all right by yourself.
I'll come home early then. Warm up for bed.
No, you won't. Look, from now on, you sleep by yourself, all right?
I can't. I get scared.
Well, if you need me, you can call out, but we're not sleeping together, okay? It's too confusing.
Could be really simple.
No, Lulu. We're friends, right?
How's the back? Any pain?
I can handle it.
Using this?
Some.
Good.
Screw wasn't happy butting out.
He's just doing his job.
Well, if you like him so much, why'd you call him off?
This is a hospital. It's not a prison. I like our patients to have some privacy. So, what's this I hear about a hunger strike?
I want to see a journalist. There's got to be an inquiry to the conditions at Mount Crossmore, and I'm going to make it happen.
By compromising your recovery?
If that's what it takes.
And you're willing to kill yourself over this?
If I have to. There's these kids inside. They come in bad, they leave 10 times worse, and no one's lifting a finger to stop it. Not that you'd care.
Where do you get off making judgments about me?
I call them like I see them.
Well, I do happen to care about young Māori, and I do care about those guys inside.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll prove it, if you've got the guts.
She's your wife, mate. You gotta sort it out.
I just need to get some sleep.
I'm sorry, I'm not with you.
Sleep? I can't sleep unless... Forget it. You wouldn't believe me either.
I'll be in tomorrow. Usual time.
Excellent. Does this mean you're back for good?
Michael mentioned a new contract.
Ah, yes. I think you'll find it's a very generous offer.
Very. I'm flattered.
Hi, have you seen Jonathan? Not since this morning. He said he'd phone me. I tried calling him, but he wasn't in.
Surprise, surprise.
I think he's avoiding me. Is he?
Ask him, not me.
What have I done wrong? I mean, it's great that he wants to help his friend, but it's like someone threw a switch. 1 minute it's looking good, and then the next... What happened, Rachel?
You really like him, don't you? No, don't answer that. I know you do. Before I start, I have to say that none of this was meant to happen. I mean, it was meant to happen, but not this way.
Get to the point.
Well, there are two things you should know about Jonathan's sick friend. The first is that he's not sick. And the second...
The second is that he isn't just his friend.
Thanks. Plenty of raw fish.
Yes, plenty.
I'll go with whatever you're having.
Oh, you must have some preferences.
Well, deep-fried tempura sounds good. But raw's fine, too. It's raw squid, raw kina,
Raw power, raw crab.
Spoiled for choice. Well, you're brave. I wouldn't nurse Paul Churchill if he was the last patient on the planet.
He's not in any condition to hurt anyone the way he is.
Who are we talking about?
Paul Churchill.
Oh, yuck. Overdose material. Next topic.
He's a patient, Carmen, and he's seriously ill.
Oh, there must be a god. G&T, thanks. So, what's wrong with him?
He could have permanent neurological damage.
We can but hope.
I know you had a bad experience with him.
Excuse me?
But aren't we supposed to be professional about this? I mean, we can't just leave people to die.
I think I could make an exception for Paul Churchill. He tried to kill me and came pretty close.
Kirsty, Lionel is not cheating on you. Not after what you guys have been through. He loves you.
Then why is he doing this?
I don't know.
Maybe he's found someone else. Maybe he's...
Thank you.
Well, they reckon cooking kills all the vitamins, so this has got to be good for us.
Yum.
What are you doing?
Cooking the spag.
The water's not even boiling, Dilbrain. Look, I'll do it. You pour the wine.
Now that I'm good at.
So, does this mean normal transmission has been resumed?
Sorry?
You and me, cooking together, in your house, alone.
Am I being weird? I don't think I'm being weird. Did anyone ever tell you you have a hyperactive imagination?
I don't think I have.
I do.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, indeed. Nice timing, sis.
You think so?
Dinner, John T. I don't remember you mentioning dinner.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.